There is a question whispered in the back rooms of the Sol Empire. A question asked only by those brave, or foolish, enough to look beyond mapped space. What came before us? Not the Varkans, not the wolves, not the Growlithe. Something older. Something that never stopped shaping the galaxy, even after it vanished. They call them the Architects. But no one knows their name. Their ruins stretch across dead moons and hollow planets, built not with stone or metal but a material that resists scanning, as if rejecting observation itself. No corpses, no DNA, only structures, built to be seen, not understood. And at the center of every known site, one symbol, an eye, closed. The first confirmed structure was found by the colony ship Veritas, while surveying Proxima 9. Beneath the surface, buried under 12 kilometers of volcanic glass, was a perfect cube, hovering 3 meters above the floor of a cavern with no visible supports. Inside were no rooms, only smooth surfaces, glowing lines, and an ambient tone that pulsed in response to human presence. The ship's AI began to glitch. Not malfunction, not crash, glitch. It started speaking in patterns, mathematical constants and prime sequences long thought extinct in cosmic background radiation. Then, without warning, the cube vanished. Not teleported, not destroyed, just gone. The cavern collapsed shortly after, sealing it permanently. The Empire classified the entire report, but others found similar patterns elsewhere. On a moon in the Varkan sector, a tower that realigns with the galactic core every 43,000 hours. A signal on the edge of Orta space that mimics brainwave frequencies associated with dreaming. And an asteroid that bleeds light when carved. Every species has seen them, but none claim ownership. Karen Drell has never spoken of them publicly, but deep within her personal command logs are references to something called Project Mirror Frame, a classified task force comprised of AI researchers, linguists, and exiled philosophers. Their mission? To identify patterns between architect structures and human neurological development. Because in 2544, a strange genetic marker was discovered in humans born near architect ruins, a marker not found in their parents, not present in ancestors. It encoded nothing. No traits, no diseases, just a sequence, one that matched architect signals pulsing through the oldest stars. Marcus Niles called it a coincidence. Karen didn't. She ordered the construction of the Observer Network, a silent AI-managed listening grid that spans 94 sectors. And through it came a pattern. Every time humanity reaches a new frontier, a new warp lane, a new colony, a new species, the signal intensifies, as if the architects aren't gone, as if they're watching. In 2551, a former Growlithe monk named Ithul Khair defected to the Sol Empire, offering trade in knowledge. He brought a device, spherical, humming, wrapped in living light. He called it an archive seed. When activated, it displayed a 3D projection, not of stars, but of galaxies long dead. Each projection ended with a slow pulse of white light, and the phrase translated from Growlithe dialect, "When the eye opens, there is no again." The monk warned that the architects were not creators. They were recorders. They didn't build to shape life. They built to observe its inevitable decline. Khair claimed his people once sought to awaken the eye. They failed. What followed was the near extinction of their race. He said it took them 10,000 years to relearn silence. Before his death, Khair offered a final warning to Sarai Voss. If the Empire continues to expand, the eye will not open. It will reflect, and what it shows you will not be of your choosing. Now the Observer Network has detected something new, a pulse, repeating every 42 hours across all architect-connected sectors. No origin, no message, just a pulse. And within that signal, a pattern that forms one image when mapped in 3 dimensions. An eye, now half open. Karen Drell has not responded publicly, But across every Sol station, new security measures have been installed, new orders given, silent drills performed. The galactic scribe believes the architects were not gods, not engineers, not even sentient in the way we understand. They are memory made form, entropy given intention. They do not create, they record, and they echo. And perhaps the greatest question left unanswered is not, who were they? But why haven't they stopped? This is the story humanity keeps trying not to tell, because the farther we reach into the stars, the more we realize we were expected,